Right on the money. Oh, that must have hurt. Oh, intimidating. Quick, too quick. Mohammad Wasim with his power absolutely smashed that one for a boundary. Down the leg side, poor start from Akif Javed.
Yeah, leg buys. Length wasn't too bad, but down the leg side, off the thigh pad, and runs away for a boundary.
Better, much better. Perhaps the height may be a factor. That look at Jason Goffey.
He's a tall bowler. They're having a chat. The captain's running up, chatting with his left-arm bowler. Very tall man. Oh, he's going for it. He's going upstairs.
Original decision not out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Ghazi, you need to reverse your decision. The screen signal now.
What a review taken by skipper Noor Hassan Chauhan as Akif Javed picked up the first wicket of Tanzeen Tamim, trapped plumb in front. Helped that away. Nicely picked by Nazmul Hossain Shanto. He brings up his first 6.
Total control, just elked it on its way with the fielder up there.
Edged. Will reach the fence for 4. Swung it hard. It was a slower one. Third inside the circle.
Like I said, it's a poor delivery. It's wide. Throw the kitchen at it. And he did do. We've got that thicky sedge. There we go. Yeah, it's a real poor delivery. Cash in when you get them.
Again looking for the quick run. Comfortably taken.
And from there, pick it up. And Nazmul Hossain Shanto, he picked it up better. Into the slot, slog sweep. Oh, mid-wicket. As I say, a very good evening to Ramesh Raja.
Hello, Farvez, yes. Cracking 6 in the slot. He's bedded beautifully in this year's Bashundra Cement BPL. I mean, he's a powerful striker, and here is an example of what he can do. Can collar any bowling attack, especially in the first 6. If he stays out there, this should be a very, very good and interesting run chase.
This was a ridiculous shot.
Over the wicket. It's hit hard for 6. It's gone all the way. I mean, this guy is something very special. He gets into position and then there's just a flick of the wrist. He doesn't really muscle the ball all the time. It's about timing and getting into good positions.
And almost 100,000 taka here. That way as the bounty was, it's very close to the sponsors, or missed it. Probably about 10 meters.
Cuts the ball. That's beautifully played. Played the field. Lot of sense when it comes to picking the field, so he's showcasing his talent. Akif doesn't know what to do. He's been hit for a 6 over square leg, and this is a pat over the infield for 4.
If I had been really critical for Akif Javed, yes, Mohammad Wasim gave himself room, but when you have a deep square leg as deep into it as your 2 fielders outside the circle, the line's got to be much more straighter.
Yeah, that's 4. That's classical stuff from the left-hander. Yep. Seatbelt is definitely on. I think if the car is going to have a turbulent time of it, in the slot, flatter. You want to be flatter against someone who's absolutely...
That was in the slot, and Mohammad Wasim is set 50% of his natural strength, 50% above the gym. That would have easily cleared any ground in the world.
Over the cover fielder into the fence for 4. There was a half a chance for about half a second, but it was struck smack out of the middle of the bat. And so an expensive over so far for Iftikhar. He's gone for 15 in his first 5.
And get a big score. It's up in the air. It's high. Is it far enough? Oh dear! Too casual. It looks such an easy catch for a moment there. How big is that going to be?
Well, it can be the turning point of this match. We'll have to wait and see. Akif Javed makes a mess of it. He's looking dangerous, but there was an opportunity. He knew he was in trouble. In and out. Not only that, it's gone and touched the rope, so frustration.
Touching distance. This is swept hard. The fielder back there.
He'll pick up a quick single here. Direct hit. No, he does it. So he picks up his second 50 this season. He started with a bang. He picked up a 50 in his very first innings that he played. Missed out in the second game. But this has been a very good innings. Innings of authority. Oh, inside edge. He'll pick up a boundary. Not happy, but he'll still take it.
Just about that intent. That's what's been so good about Shanto's innings.
Shot. That is a cracking shot. Back of the length, off the back foot, crushes over the top of the cover to pick up his 7th 50 in BPL. And also becomes the leading run scorer in this edition.
Got into position early. There you go. Kept his eyes on the ball and, well,
It's just the initial movement. That's an excellent hit. I'll come for that explanation a bit later on. It's time to talk about a shot through the offside which was screamed against the turn of a left-arm spinner.
Goes for that down the ground. Fielder at long on could watch that ball go sail over for maximum. They are on a roll.
Yes, it's a power hit. Off spinner. Turning away from the left hand. That was a slot. That was an excellent hit. Straight away putting Ali Islam.
Nicely worked. Just using the pace of the bowler. This is terrific batting. In complete control.
So hamstring will be a case, but certainly this was a line that Akif Javed got to stay away from when he's bowling around the wicket, especially with the fine leg in the circle. While Mayers at square leg thought of a dive and pulls out at the last moment.
Again, the slower delivery comes in. Nicely played. He knew the fielder at mid-off was inside the circle. Down the ground for a boundary. This is looking easy for Rajshahi.
Nothing's going way of Rangpur Riders, does it? Slow ball. Don't think Mohammad Wasim got anywhere near the middle of the bat. Field at mid-off. Liton Das was quite square rather than became straighter.
Down the leg side again. Swing of the bat. Late, lovely, lethal. End of over number 15. 14 coming from it. 145 for 1. Up and over. That is a gorgeous shot from Nazmul Hossain Shanto. Calm, composed, commanding.
With that, maximum brings up the 150 for Rajshahi Warriors. And for me, I'll probably say this is shot of the day. One for the photographer. Hold the pose, Nazmul Hossain Shanto.
In the air. Will be taken. Oh, a soft dismissal in the end. Undone by that slower delivery. Nevertheless, end of a very good knock from skipper Nazmul Hossain Shanto.
Probably was undone by the lack of pace by Faiz. Bowling the slow ball into the pitch. Iftikhar Ahmed in the firing line at deep mid-wicket. This is good comeback by Faiz. Making sure that the length is slightly shorter. Foxing the batter with lack of pace. Scoring 76 of 42 with 4 maximums and 6 boundaries caught by Iftikhar. 155 for 2, end of the 16th.
And off to a flyer.
Sweep shot. Oh, that's gone flat for 6. Now this is some shot. Exquisite timing and raw power.
Is indeed. Well, he's in now, isn't it? Was in before that shot. He's in the 70s. He's moved up to 77. Look how flat he hit this. Oh, power. There we go.
And caught it long on. Just a flick. I don't know whether it was intentional or it just happened out of nowhere. He's played an ordinary shot to get out.
Wow, doesn't it change quick? They're still well in the box seat, but I'll tell you what, nonchalant shot actually from Jimmy Neesham. I'm not quite sure whether he was trying to reach to 6 or just punch it down the ground. Yeah, it's nothing to it. It was half a shot, but he middled it. Then a man in the deep, and there you go. Unfortunately, Naheed stood on the boundary edge, straight into the hands, and Jimmy Neesham, New Zealand superstar, has to go for 1.
Down the track, he's hit it crisply, 1 bounce over the rope. It really has been one magical innings. Terrific batting and hitting.
He doesn't need to take any risks, but he's hit that straight down the ground, used his feet. It's a wonderful, wonderful shot. What's this? Oh, yes, thank you very much.
Tiger's gone to sleep. There we go, it's a single, he's running in hard, and so that's it. Game over. Tremendous reply from the Warriors. They've played brilliantly, cracked this score down without any fuss.